It's a lot of noise this morning. Wait, hold on. I had my window open. Hey y'all, Israel Shea Ball. I had my window open, but I had to close it because there's a lot of noise this morning. It's way too much noise this morning. My thoughts can't even hear itself think. It's a lot of noise this morning. You don't have to mow the lawn that close to my freaking window. And I'm on the second floor. Good thing I wasn't sleeping in because I would have been like, excuse me, can you be quiet, please? I know you gotta do your job, but be quiet. Anyway, I tried to do a little something with my hair today. Whatever this hairdo is. I did do something with it. Oh, I don't want me a deep chili dog or something from Wiener Schnitzel. I want me a stupid chili dog. My nephew yesterday for lunch got himself a junkyard dog, which I didn't think that exists because I'm thinking, is it a wrestling dog or something? If so, where's Roman Reigns' big dog, chili dog at Wiener Schnitzel's? But anyway, for those of you who don't know, I am a huge wrestling fan, so that's where it is. I'm going to start putting on eyelashes, but I really need to make sure I get the proper glue, and I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing so I don't be looking like this. Be like, so everybody, it's Roche Ball, and, you know, you gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. I'm taking out all my makeup brushes. I need some new makeup brushes in Jesus' name. So that means go to 99-cent store and find them. But those elf brushes be kind of cheap. But if you a brush like this for $8, or sometimes you go to find an Up and Up, or sometimes you'll go to Target and find a brush like this for $3 or whatever. I'm not a makeup guru type of a kind of person, but I do try with what I have, so whatever, right? That's the goal. Use what you got. I guess that's a part of faking it till you're making it, right? Every time I use my eyebrow pencil, I always gotta sharpen it. What is up with that? I can't even tell y'all where this what this eyebrow pencil is called, but look how low it's been getting, you know what I mean? And I got this from the Dollar Tree, and two of them came in a pack. So I'm just gonna do my eyebrows. I'm cramping. My period is supposed to have been here today, and I need to stop with the foolishness. It needs to stop with the foolishness and just full blown. My period needs to start like full blown because I need, you know. I did take some pills so that way my cramps can like kind of not get on my nerves. So I'm so hungry, but I'm fasting right now. So I just thought instead of sleeping the fast away, which is cheating in my opinion, you know, you don't want to sleep through the whole fast. Say, oh, it's time to eat. Wake up, it's time to eat. No, you have to actually be thinking positive, doing positive stuff, meditating, getting closer to God, reading the Bible, praying, and stuff like that. That's what you're supposed to be doing during a fast, not sleeping. So my fasting hours that I'm fasting from is from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And it's easy for me not to eat because most of the time I am sleeping through the night from 12 to maybe like 8 in the morning, or maybe even 10, 9 sometimes. But I'm going to go ahead and I don't really eat in the mornings anyway, so I think it's easy for me. I just want to make sure that the social media and picking up my phone is not the first thing I do every morning. I don't know where I got this concealer from, but I like it. And I put it on, as you guys can see. I look like Ma Shepenya Labari Shibaba. Hallelujah. The Lion King. I don't know if you guys heard this song called Spirit by Beyonce. It's for the Lion King soundtrack. The live action Lion King soundtrack. Oh my gosh. It makes you want to cry. Because that's the part when Simba was going back home. If any of y'all haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus. And I hate to say, I don't want to ruin it for y'all, but y'all should have been and saw it. It's been a year. Come on, let's get it. I just take this regular brush right here that I think I got from the 99-cent store and just do like this to my face right here. To kind of like blend in my concealer or whatever that is. Oh, I feel like to the moon right now. You know, on RuPaul's Drag Race when they're getting ready for the workroom, I feel like that a little bit. You know, but anyway, you guys, during this fast, I pray that God keeps me consistent with everything that I've ever quit, everything that I've ever procrastinated on, everything that I've ever not really been consistent with, pretty much. Even with him, I feel like, you know, God wants us to see him as we do people in our everyday life, because he exists too, right? So I feel like he doesn't want to be forgotten, so why not? I think that's what fasts are for. I think that's what fasting is for. Not just to get close to God, but just to totally stop things that you've been doing that wasn't pleasing him. And I feel like that's what I want to get into. So I might as well. And I need to learn consistency. So as of right now, because of my consistency, and if I'm only dealing with a little bit, it helps me be consistent with that, and then it can slowly but surely progress and increase as far as my days of fasting. Right now I'm doing 3 days. You guys are more than welcome to join me. I have I don't want to call it a support group, but it's like a group that I do group text with, and we're all fasting from whatever it is you need to fast from. I don't want to tell you what you need to fast from. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that, you know, God is calling you to stop doing, then that's what you need to fast from. Even if it's something hard, you know, if you can't totally wean yourself away from that thing, ask the Lord to help you during this time, you know, because that's where I'm at. Trying to stay off dating websites, trying to stop looking at junk and drama all on social media and on TV and all of that. I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop because it always made me want to fight afterwards. Then I had to stop watching Black Ink Crew. Now, soon it's going to be Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then it's going to have to be these shows that, you know. Now, the only show that I don't mind watching is like Mary Mary and like the Braxton's Family Values. Because, of course, in a family, you're going to have a little drama. But I don't really consider the arguments that they be having or the disagreements that they be having on Mary Mary or Braxton Family Values as like trashy, you know. It's not trashy at all. I just feel like, because when I watch Mary Mary's show or when I watch the Braxton Family Values, it just makes me want to, you know, like I look at it and I laugh about it. It don't make me want to ooh after I you know watch it. So I continue to watch those, but not all the time. And I have to make sure during the fast, from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m., I'm not watching any junk TV, period. Or I'm not watching like reality TV shows, period. I've been on Disney Plus and watching a lot of behind the scenes Disney short story animated type things. And y'all, they got Schoolhouse Rock on Disney Plus. Electricity. Hallelujah. So there it is. You can't go wrong with Carmex. Carmex is better than Bliss Sticks. I remember I used to eat Bliss Sticks when I was little. I did, because it tastes like mint. Carmex, can never go wrong with Carmex. I can't do Bliss Sticks, I can't do chapstick. It has to be Carmex. And now I'm winging off to like they have a cocoa butter one, and they have one that it says bees. What is it? Bees something? I want to try to get into that too. Like I'm switching to all. I want to switch to all natural stuff. Like this is the lotion that I'm using, and that I would like to use from now on out. So when I wear out of that lotion that I have, that I bought from Bed Bath & Beyond, which is gonna be my hard times lotion. That's what I'm gonna call it. Like if I don't have no lotion in sight. Can't waste that. Yeah, this thing is busted right here. I dropped it some kind of way, and at the bottom it's leaking, so I have to put it upside down in my hair supply bag. Yeah, so I want to make sure that I don't know what I was just saying just now, but coming back to what I was originally saying, I want to make sure that I'm not filling myself up with junk, and then soon, eventually, I'm gonna stop watching these things completely. What they say? Period. I'm gonna say completely, because I want to get closer to God, but I can't get closer to God still doing what I'm doing. And I know the things that I have to stop doing is not going to happen overnight. That's why these fasts, doing 3 days a week, it's going to help me. And then if I can just do 3 days a week forever, or just like until whenever, which I'm trying to be consistent with that, I think it will help me. when it comes to the, like, I know they have certain fasts where you can't eat or drink. I don't want to do that until I'm spiritually mature enough to do that, because I feel like, I think it's called the Daniel fast, and I think it's the only reason why I have to be more consistent with that is because the only thing I'll be concentrated on is what I'm not having at that moment and what I can't have for whatever period of time. Like, oh, I can't eat, what? I can't drink, but I'm thirsty, it's hot, it's like 90-something degrees outside. And that's the only thing I'll be solely concentrated on, is what I'm not having at that moment. And I think the hours that I'm fasting now is what I can handle and what I'm going to have to handle for a while until I'm able to be spiritually mature. Because that's another thing too, you got to be spiritually mature to handle certain things. Now, some people can go cold turkey. I cannot. And sorry, I will not. Until I'm spiritually mature. I keep saying that because I don't want to just think about myself, you know. So yeah, I don't know which one I want to use. I still got to do swatches of these so you guys be aware of that video. It's just that lately I've been all over the place in my mind, you know, spiritually trying to cut out things, and I just want to make sure that I hear well done. That's it. Let me not do this right now. Let me just put on something a little lightly because I am at home, you know. I'm not doing anything special. So I might go to Wiener Schnitzel for lunch. Hopefully that happens again. If not, I'll probably give me a Subway salad, you know. And that's the thing I have to stop doing too. It's like right after my fasting hours, I can't just indulge in heavy junk food. That's not the way. Gotta hear what Captain Planet has to say. I don't know what color I want to go for. I don't even know. It's like so many colors I haven't used yet, and so many palettes and all that I haven't used yet. I use this one the most out of all the palettes that I have. I rarely use this, and this will be the second most used palette that I've ever used. This I have not tapped into yet because I need a white milky base primer for this before I do anything, because these colors, they do show, but they show too light for me. My block behind. I know I decided to get this too when I got this, because even though I already did a video of where I got it, but I want it to be matchers, you know what I mean? It's like you can't have peanut butter without jelly, and then you need the bread, you know, soon. So I'm gonna find what the bread is soon. So yeah, you know, I want it to be matchers, you know. That's why I, you know, did that. And this would probably be the third most used out of all my palettes, because I'm just now breaking into this. Look, you can tell I haven't even put a dent in none of this. So I'm acting like I'm going somewhere. And this, I forgot it has a little it has this to go with it, but I don't use that. I don't really use this. It has the application side and a blending side. I'm guessing that's what it is, but I haven't even used it. I should use it now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use the Mayango. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Mayango eyeshadow palette today. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I'm not gonna do like any kind of ombre or rainbows. I'm just gonna go in with that color, and that's gonna be it. Something light, you know. So when I went to Wiener Schnitzel yesterday, I got me a Cuban Polish dog, a Polish Cuban dog, and it comes with a white American cheese. I think that's white American cheese with that shows pretty, it's showing kind of light. And it comes with a big old pickle, which is kind of cut in half, you know, a pickle that's big enough to fit the actual dog, and some kind of Polish mustard sauce, which is so good. And the Polish, it's kind of like, the Polish wiener is kind of like spicy a little bit, unless that was just that mustard sauce that I was eating. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it was. But it was so good, and I also had some fries to go with it. But then I had got a shake. I thought they had an Oreo shake, and then they had a coffee shake. But they said, would you like the Oreo coffee shake? And I was like, oh no, just the Oreo one today. And I said, a coffee. And they said, there's an Oreo coffee shake. So I think they might have mistaken what I said, and they mixed it. And it was so like rich at first. So I ate my food, and I had me a little soda. And then I went on ahead and I put my shake in the freezer for about an hour or so. And then I got it later on, and then it was good. I made it so that way it could be an ice cream consistency. And I was eating it with a spoon at first. And they gave me one of those straws that you would get if you drunk boba, which I like boba. Yeah, this is kind of light, which is okay because I'm not going over today, so it's fine. It's not as shimmery, but you can still see it. That's fine. But anyway, and I'm thinking, oh, that's too rich. I will never get chocolate. I will never get coffee and Oreo. I will never get a coffee and an Oreo shake again. That was too rich for me. And my nephew, he got a Reese's Pieces one, which was good. And my oldest nephew, he got a Fruit Loop shake. Now, the Fruit Loop shake was really good. It just tastes like the milk. After you eat a bowl of Fruit Loops, you drink the milk. Imagine that milk in a shake. That's what it tastes like. And it was good. It was really good. So, I got that. I mean, I was thinking of getting that next. If not, let me cool off the shakes for a while. And if I do get a shake, it's going to be the 50-50. It's like an orange cream type thing. Like those popsicles we used to eat back in the day with the little cream at the bottom. They had red cream. They had red for a short time, but it's like it's kind of like the claws coming at you. The claw. It's like, no, let Jim Carrey do it. Stick with orange creamsicles. Don't do the red one. They had red for a very short time. That did not do good. And I'm sure if red would have been a hit, they would have probably did lime and all these other colors. And it's like, don't. It's kind of like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And a lot of things don't need sequels, like Grease 2. Just saying. But anyway, hater. Anyway, but yeah. So I don't want to indulge in eating too heavy right after I come off of a fast because, yeah, you know. But y'all, I have a new favorite salad dressing, and it's the sesame ginger one. Oh, my God, today. It's so good. It could be a dipping sauce. That's how good it is. But when I go to the Robber Grill and get my salmon bowls, they don't put enough of that seasoning on it. And my sister bought a jar and I've been sucking it up. So I'm gonna have to, when we go grocery shopping, I'm gonna have to replace it because I'll put a dent in that drawer because that salad dressing is so good. And it's another Hawaiian one that I like. It's like a balsamic Hawaiian or something like that. I like that one, and I like ranch and Italian. Blue cheese is not that bad. It's really not. I'm going to show you guys how this is looking. Look. It's very light and not as pigmented. But so I'm deciding to put that on anyway. I notice whenever I look at makeup tutorials, whether it's on a TV show or YouTube, the eyes have the most concentration in the world because you got to put the stuff in the crease, then you got to put stuff on the brow bone, you got to put stuff on the actual lid, then under the lid, you got to do eyelashes, and you got to put something by the tear duct, then you got to put something if you want to wing it, if you want to do a Amy Winehouse wing with the eyeliner, stuff like it's like the eyes take the most concentration. Then you have upper lashes, then you have the lower lashes, and I'm like, oh gosh. Then you want to put diamonds on the end of the lashes and all kind of other stuff if you really want a fierce look or something. The eyes take the most. And that's what I noticed. I don't even know if I'm using a proper brush, but that's okay. I'm not doing nothing to the creases or nothing because, you know, it's Friday. And oof. Thank God for everybody who's still working. Instead of working 1 day a week, I talked to the assistant director yesterday. And I'll be working Mondays and Tuesdays as an addition to the Wednesday that I'm already scheduled to work. And they were saying if I called off on Wednesday, it would affect me. But since Monday and Tuesdays are my volunteer days, it won't affect me if I called off. So it's like 3 days a week is still enough days for me to be consistent to go every day. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't need to, I got a lockjaw thing. So I wouldn't need to miss any days. And if I do miss a day, something's wrong. You know, because I got Thursday and Friday off. Then I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's still enough, plenty of days off for me. But I just want to make sure I'm still keeping consistent. You know what I mean? I got to move around a lot. I can't stay at home all week anymore. I got to get out. I got to take a walk. Got to do this and that. You know, like today I was going to take a little trip back to the Dollar Tree. You know, I need to find me a good DIY to just indulge in so I can just, you know, just can stay focused with something. You know, I have to do that because it's like, I'm going in with this white right here. That's right at the corner. And I'm just going inside my tear duct with that one. This was not really supposed to be a makeup like video, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I'm doing anyway, and just kind of have a chit chat with y'all. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, you guys, I was watching Fearless Films video that she did a couple weeks ago, and her name is Fearless Film Star, her, and I love her nail tutorials. I like when she do what's in my purse, and I like when she do her share the stuff that she buys in her hauls, which inspired my hauls. Her videos are absolutely watchable. I'm like, I can binge watch her stuff all day, and all of that. I love her with the nail videos. I just love it because I wish I can do my nails that long, you know, even though her nails are real, and I just wish I can do my nails. I wish I can just do stuff, and like, some people are used to it. I'm not, because I'm thinking, oh, I can't grab that, because if I grab this, it's going to bump, and it's going to bend back, and oh my gosh, I'm going to feel like my life is going to end right then and there. So, but some people got it. She got it. Sharon, She's So Fabulous is another one who got it with these long nails. I'm like, my goodness, I can watch y'all videos all day. Very entertaining. And I like her little bangles that she has on her hands. Both of them, actually. I love both of their videos, actually. But she made a video a couple weeks ago. I was at the laundromat, and she made a video a couple weeks ago about pretty much addressing certain comments that was made about certain things that she collects and certain things that she likes to buy because she likes to buy certain things. And she was saying that she was just sharing with us her haul and things that she likes to buy. And I guess because she likes to buy certain things, people was giving her crap about, oh, you're not a Christian because you like to collect stones and oils and all of that. You don't know what these crystals and stuff mean. She said something that I totally 100% agree with. The whole video I agreed with. But when she said, man makes things evil. They collect all these stuff, pray over them, and then sell them. And then next, you know, people have that stuff coming into their homes and whatever. She know why she buys things. She know why she's collecting things. It's not that she's not a Christian, because some of that stuff like sage, I really believe that takes out bad energy, along with praying and along with casting out demons and stuff like that or whatever. I believe that that stuff does kind of give you a good vibe and take negative energy out. My sister uses sage. I burn sage oil, you know, as well as other scented oils. And I want to start this skull collections of Dia de los Muertos. I know Day of the Dead. I know that's what it means, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna pray death or have death and summon death into my life. I understand because of the video I just posted about those thoughts I had of death on my birthday, but I like the way those skulls look when they're painted in the Dia de los Muertos thing that Latinos do. I like the way that looks. So I got me a cocktail glass that I got from the Dollar Tree with the Dia de los Muertos skull on it, and it's magenta, it's pink, and I like it. Even though I'm trying to wing off pink and go to grays, because I just like gray for some reason. And it's just like, I am careful enough to get certain things that I know won't be such a bad thing. Like, let me tell you guys something. A while back, and this is when I was in, I want to say 7th grade, and I was working in the cafeteria with my $3.80 an hour, get my little $45 check. I thought I was all of that in the back of hot Cheetos. You can't tell me nothing with my $45 check having behind. You couldn't tell me nothing. So I had went to this store, and they sell these big rings, and I saw one that I liked. It was a skull. I'll never forget it. It was silver. It was a skull, and it had bones. Now, I thought that meant poison. You know, that's what I was told it means. When I bought it, I was just looking at how big it was and how I wanted it. I didn't care about whether it meant poison. Oh, you don't want people to think you're so poisoned. And there's a lot of church people out there, not people of God. There's a lot of church people out there that will tell you, don't get that, because that means Satan, that means the devil, that means devil worshiper, that means this, that means and this and that. Just like she said, I bought an owl. It's an owl. Okay? Maybe I want a collector's items. Maybe I want a porcelain doll. Oh, be careful with these dolls. And which I would never get dolls, because after Annabelle, I'm done. And after the Robert doll, I looked at the whole story behind the Robert doll. I'm done with dolls. I'm sorry. No teddy bears either. And so, and that's just me, because it's a scary reason, you know, but that's just me. I can't have nothing blinking at me in the middle of the night when I'm not aware. But anyway, that's because I'm scary. But anyway, I wasn't looking at that skull ring because, oh, let me go ahead and see if I can Shaka Zulu some stuff up in here. No, I got it because it was big. Then I had to go back and change it. So I got this pink ring with glitter in it and had a little seashell in it, and I got it. Let me see if I still got that. Hold on. Unfortunately, I can't find it because I was looking for it. I checked in all purses, in my jewelry box, everything. I can't really find it right now, but that's okay. But it was a pink ring, and it had a little glitter on it with a little seashell in it. And I still have that ring. I don't know where it is, but I got that ring, and I exchanged it. I put the skull one back, and I got that ring. That was in 7th grade. I'm 36 years old. That was in 7th grade when I got that ring, and I still got it. And I hated it ever since. And then I had I had a belt with skulls on it that I threw away, and I had some earrings that was like, it looked like a big old dollar, like a coin dollar, but it was bigger, and it was like almost like a rough looking gray color, and it had the same skull and this on it. And I didn't want to wear those to church. I think I was told don't wear those to church or something, but I had to throw, I mean, I didn't have to, but I threw those away in case somebody was going to say something. And I don't like doing things because of that. But when I get skulls and stuff like that, which I've always wanted a skull collection, that may mean death, but to me, I like it. I get it because I like it. And a lot of say, oh, when you get your tongue pierced and this piercing and that piercing or that tattoo, it means, you know, you're trying to initiate yourself into... because of the stuff that I know and the YouTube channels and the research that I've done about what certain things mean and initiations and all of that, I make sure I'm careful of what I get. But I don't get things because I want to be involved or in a cult or group or anything like that. I get it because I like it. So when she put out that video, I was like, right on, sis. If you want to sit there and think that every little thing that people want to collect and get is, oh, they may be devil worshippers or, oh, this and all that, that's on you, boo. That's not me. And I regret putting that ring back. And I should have kept that ring. Because I know that with the skull on it, I wasn't looking at, oh, this means death or division to myself or my family or people around me. I got it because it was big. That thing was on my finger like this. And it covered up all this part of my finger. I got it because it was big. That was the biggest ring that I saw on there. And when I changed it, I was like, I have to change this. And I went so grudgingly and I was upset and I wanted to cry because I wanted to keep that ring. But because the skull thing and all of that with the poison, because of what it meant to somebody else, I had to go put it back. You know, and I'm not doing that again. So I got that Dia de los Muertos skull on my Cato glass, and I'm going to start collecting skulls now. I know what it means. I don't pray over things, and I don't put spells over things, you know, that are evil. I get it because, oh, I like this. I want this to sit up in this corner of my room or in my dresser right here. So I was so happy when she put out that video because I was like, thank you. Thank you. Just like dream catchers. I've always wanted a dream catcher, but because of what somebody may think about it, I didn't get it. But now I'm going to get it. Man make things evil. That's what she said in her video. I don't get things because for evil. I don't. Now, some people may pray over things before they go into the stores. And it's like, as long as I got the Spirit of God in me, as long as I know who I serve and who I'm going to die for or whatever, I'm not going to sit here and just like think that every little thing is so evil. Oh my gosh. No, people are evil. Things are not evil. People are evil. And they're the one who pray over things to make these things evil, I guess. Now, Ouija board, I will never, ever, ever purchase one of those. I look at one on TV and think, oh, that's just me. Because I really believe that there are demons attached to that. And when people be playing it thinking that it's just something, it's just a game. Nope. I say that to say that, I'm going to do what I think is happy. I'm going to do what makes me happy. And if people want to think that, oh, you're collecting these skulls, you know what that means, right? Death. It's just somebody's skull. Or it's just a skull. It's just a picture of a skull. It's just a little porcelain thing of a skull. I'm not going to start thinking, oh, is this somebody's baby skull? I'm not gonna start thinking that. I'm thinking, I like the way that's painted. I was even thinking about buying some little skulls that are plain so I can put my paintings on it. I was thinking about doing that. You know, so I'm not trying to mock the Latin culture, but I really like the Dia de los Muertos skulls. I do. I really do. It's everything. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, listeners. I gotta lighten this up. I got a wig on, you guys, but it's I made it into kind of like a half wig because I don't want to wear that whole thing. That thing is too heavy on my head. I don't want to wear the whole thing because I can find myself itching, and I will never wear a wig to work again. With all that itching out and this, then when things get the itching, you know, I start sweating, and then it's like everything starts itching. I don't like that feeling, so I will never wear a wig to work ever again. I don't care how light and pretty it is and how much I want to show it off. I will never do that because it's uncomfortable. So yeah, it's very uncomfortable. But yeah, but I love the fact that she posted that video because it gives you a sense of there's too ignorant people out there. And just like when you start to find yourself, you start to explore more things that you like and that you want to do that you were probably never able to do because of what your parents may have thought or what your friends or whatever teachers or whatever bosses may have thought. And you got to really be like, I did this because I wanted to. I did this because I like it. There was no evil meaning in my heart or whatever that I thought or had playing in the background of my mind that made me want to get this. I got it because I saw it. It's big. It attracted me or whatever. And when she says she sees something on somebody else, she's not thinking, what do you use it for? She's thinking, where did you get that